Welcome to Brainish English Stories.
Anna woke up. Fidel Castro was by her bedside. "I will run again," she told him. Then her eyes closed. Ana Fidelia Carat was born in a small town in the east of Cuba. She was a happy child, and from an early age she loved running. Sports were important to her family, and they were important to Cuba, too. The Cuban government wanted to produce the best doctors, the smartest teachers, and the strongest sports players in the world. There were special government schools for intelligent young scientists and for children who were good at sports. By the time she was 10 years old, Anna could run very fast. Soon she was winning races, often without shoes. She wanted someone from a government sports school to see her. Anna knew that only Cuba's best students were chosen. So she practiced hard every day. At last she heard the news that she was waiting for. At 13, she had a place at a government sports school. "If I work hard," she thought, "I can be the fastest girl in Cuba." The other children at Anna's new school were tall and strong. But Anna's body was changing. She stopped growing taller and started growing fatter. She felt heavier too, so she practiced less often. Anna's future did not seem bright and exciting to her now. But when Anna's school asked her to leave, she thought very carefully. She realized that she loved her school and her life there. It was her dream, and she did not want to lose it. Luckily, Blas Beato, one of Cuba's most famous running teachers, knew about Anna. She was heavy, but she was strong and fast. Beato could see that. "Try the 400-meter race," he said. "I think you can be the best." It was not easy, but with Beato's help, Anna quickly became thinner. She pushed her body hard and began winning races at school again. Soon she was the fastest girl in Cuba at 400 and 800 meters. Her mind became stronger, too. She learned to fight against pain and to believe in her dreams. Anna finished school and practiced harder and longer every day. In 1987, she won 2 gold medals at the Pan American Games in Indianapolis, in the U.S., and in 1989, she won all of her 800-meter races. Anna was very proud to run for her country. Now her name was famous around the world. For years after her double gold medal success in Indianapolis, Anna was ready to run again in the Pan Am Games. These races were very important to Anna because the Pan Am Games were coming to Cuba. She was Cuba's most famous runner, and her country was watching her. Anna's races were fast and exciting. She ran faster than the other runners in the 400 and 800-meter races, 2 more gold medals. Anna looked up at the crowd. Thousands of happy Cubans were calling her name and smiling. Anna turned and walked slowly toward her country's president, Fidel Castro. Then she took one of her medals and placed it around Castro's neck. It was her way of saying thank you to Cuba, her country. She felt proud of the past and excited about the future. But early the next year, Anna's dreams were destroyed before they started. On January 23, 1993, Anna was washing some clothes. She was washing in the Cuban way, in a large bowl on top of a stove. She carefully added a little alcohol to the washing to make the clothes fresh and bright. But some alcohol fell onto the stove. In seconds, fire covered Anna's body. She moved away from the stove and tried to pull her sweater off, but the fire quickly reached her skin. Anna's body burned with heat and pain. She fell heavily to the floor. The doctors at Havana's Hermanos Amigueros hospital worked hard to save their famous patient. People all over Cuba listened carefully to the radio news. Anna's friends and family hurried to her bedside. Bad burns covered 38% of Anna's body, and she was close to death. A few days later, Anna woke up. Fidel Castro was by her bedside. "I will run again," she told him. Then her eyes closed. Anna spent 5 long months in the hospital. Slowly she became stronger. First, she began walking around her room. Sometimes she cried with pain and sadness. "You must rest," her friends told her. But Anna did not listen. Every day she walked a little farther. She refused to stop fighting. Only a month after her accident, Anna began walking around inside the hospital. After 2 months, she was running up and down the hospital stairs, 15 floors. Next, she asked for an exercise bike in her hospital room. The doctors could not believe their eyes. Anna Kurat was winning against pain. "If I don't run again," she said, "I will die." The skin on Anna's hands, arms, and stomach was very badly burned. She could not move the top part of her body freely. It was very difficult for her to walk without pain. It was almost impossible to run well. But Cuba's best doctors carefully repaired her body. It was hard, slow work. Anna went home and started running outside, but the sun's heat was too strong for her. Her skin was weak and it burned very easily. She could only practice very early in the morning and late at night. This problem did not stop her. Anna worked hard that year. She wanted to run for her country again. But she was in her 30s, now too old for an international runner, people said. Anna did not agree. In 1993, the same year as her terrible accident, she ran at the Central American and Caribbean Games in Puerto Rico. Anna was not able to move her arms or head easily at this time, but she surprised everyone. She ran well and won a silver medal in the 800-meter race. The crowd loved it. "She won the silver medal in the race," Castro said, "but she won a great gold medal for courage." By 1995, Anna was running internationally. That summer, she won the gold medal for 800 meters in the World Games in Stockholm, Sweden. She was one of the fastest women in the world again. "In my most difficult times," she said, "I didn't think that I could come back so strongly." Anna raced many strong, young runners in 1996. At 33 years old, she was often the oldest woman in her race. But now it was almost time to rest her body and mind. There was one more important race to run. "If I can run in the Olympic Games again, I will be happy," she said. The 1996 Olympic Games were in Atlanta, U.S. Some of the fastest women of all time were there. Maria Mutola of Mozambique, the American Meredith Rainey, and Svetlana Masterkova of Russia. The early races were very hard for Anna, but she ran fast and well. Now, in the finals, she could race against the world's best runners at the Olympics one more time. In her mind, this was her last big race. The other women were younger and stronger. Anna was happy to be with them. I will run as fast as possible, she thought. It was a difficult race, but Anna won the silver medal. She was less than a second behind Masterkova. Anna walked off the airplane at Havana into the warm Cuban air. It was good to be home. She was Cuba's most famous and favorite runner. Running and my country saved my life, she explained. When I started running again, that gave me life. Anna Quirit's fight against pain and illness is an example of courage for us all.